But, Rob G., we kind of touched on this, and One's Got to Go is coming up at 2, about 40 so minutes in this hour. But, Rob G., we talked about the Rich Paul podcast. He was on
him and Max Kellerma.
It's his own podcast.
It's their
podcast.
It's strange. I saw some. It's a little strange.
It's very strange
because it's not like if me and you did it. Well, we do a show that turns into the chemistry. Are you going back with that? It's almost like when Max does those 24/7 things on whatever sit down boxing where it doesn't feel like a give and take. It's like tell me that
it's like an interview.
Yeah, it's like an interview. It's like
right. They don't have any chemistry. There's no back and forth.
You don't say, Rich.
You just interview. That's it. Right, exactly.
Yeah, man. I just think wouldn't they trade it? Really? You think he's going there?
Okay. But Rich Paul had some stuff to say, very, very interesting.
That's right. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers take on the Spurs tonight in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup.
Is that really going on? What's happening?
Okay. You never miss it?
It is. You bet money on it. You didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
That's the kind of content
I'm betting
we get
on the
from Rob.
game, but I'm not betting on like the cup. Like, who's going to win the cup? Every time somebody wins a cup, they lose their job as
man,
coach.
Darvinham's sitting somewhere mad at you right now.
Exactly.
He got his hand in his pocket.
They hung a banner up, and then he still lost his job.
That's right.
Hand in his pocket.
They are playing tonight. The Lakers, one of the pleasant surprises of the young NBA season. A lot of people are excited about what they're doing, off to a hot start as of today's second seed in the Western Conference. One person who is not feeling the vibes, though, in L.A., LeBron's agent, super agent, Rich Paul. Take a listen.
LeBron James.
I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders right now. Not right now. I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference Final. Then when you go into the playoffs, we seen last year, they ran into athleticism and length. They struggled. So when you look at it now, athleticism, length, shooting, speed, right? Because now, can the Lakers play fast? I don't think so. And style of play. You can't, that style of play is going to be very easy to guard
but
when you
who
get
do
to
they
the
not
playoffs.
fit in with?
Just thank you very much. Should people cancel their season tickets? He said everything other than this is a waste of time, LeBron and Luka. If I'm Rob Pelinka, I'm livid. If I'm the new Dodger owners, I'm livid. I'm dead serious. Because it looks bad not only on Rich Paul, but on LeBron. Like him and LeBron don't talk? They don't talk? They're not contenders?
Right.
They have no shot? Is that what you're saying? They got Luka. They just signed him to $1 gazillion. They got Austin Reeves. They were winning without LeBron even showing up.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're saying that what is the end result, the end game? What do you get out of this? But he also said in that same podcast that LeBron's not going anywhere. They don't want to be traded. So what is he playing for? At this age? This many years? Is it just to compile stats? Isn't LeBron playing to try to win more championships? Mm-hmm. And your agent is going out publicly and saying the team is garbage. You can say it as nice as you want. The team is garbage. They can't defend. Their LeBron and Luka, their statues. I mean, he didn't go that far, but that's what he said. It's unbelievable. You're paying LeBron $1 gazillion, and his representative comes out and tells the fans of Los Angeles this team is garbage on a podcast. Is this where we are? And there's nothing, and the Lakers just have to act like nothing happened. And if anything else, if this was a reporter or somebody, they'd be ready to pull their credential or deny them access. Am I right? Or make a stink with somebody. It's mind-boggling. I don't get it. Because if that's the case and he really feels that way, then he should say, and we got to work a way to get LeBron out of here, okay? And it comes off as typical LeBron and why so many people have an issue with LeBron. It's never enough. When he came to L.A., they had all these young, talented players. Get rid of everybody. I need somebody now. I can't wait for them to develop, right? I need somebody to win now, blah, 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 blah. And now again, they went and pull off the trade for Luka, at the time, 25 years old, with 5 first-team All-NBAs, and he still don't have enough. I don't get it. What do you get from this?
Well, so I'm glad you asked that. So I'm going to work backwards. What do I get from this? I don't know what I'm getting from this. Is this an ulterior motive with Rich Paul? Because anything associated with LeBron, you do know is calculated.
That's what I'm saying.
And so LeBron's agent and very good friend, close confidant, having a podcast, going to then speak on LeBron, we know has to be some type of calculation or some type of motive in that, right? And it's also interesting, a lot of LeBron's confidants in his inner circle, Maverick Carter has what? The Shop. LeBron himself had a podcast with J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick is now coaching LeBron. LeBron continues to have podcasts. Now it's with Steve Nash. And it just goes in. Rich Paul now has a podcast with Max. I said that to say a lot of messages are going to come out. You're not going to be in Bron's inner circle just talking recklessly about Bron. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be something that is obviously designed, and you know exactly what you're saying. And also, this gets weird because Rich Paul, if you watch more of that podcast, Rich Paul, you're not a regular guy. You can't just throw out makeshift drafts and trades and stuff like that. He started talking about, I would love to see Patrick Mahomes with the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I would love to see Luka doing this. Imagine if Luka was that. Like, Rich Paul, your thoughts carry a lot of weight because at one point in time, half the Lakers team was a Rich Paul client when they were on that championship run a handful of years ago. So him speaking is always gonna have people. What does this mean? Him doing a pod every week, Rob, we're gonna go, what's the message? What is he really meaning? What is he really trying to say? Because of what the pull that he has. So I just don't quite get why Rich Paul feels the need to have a podcast when he's such a super powerful agent like this, and specifically talking about LeBron, who's his biggest client. And of course, every time he says something, we're gonna have to read fine-tooth comb what he means by that. So I don't know. That's the only thing I can think is every time he says it, what's the real message behind this? You know what I mean? What is LeBron? I know he tried to say, in my opinion. I don't think you're in a position to really have an opinion when you talk about LeBron and you're his agent.
And
almost from a almost contractual standpoint, like.
But you're right, because it's like when the fathers tweet about the team of a player.
Mm-hmm.
You could say that's your own thought, but you know, everybody knows you talk to your son, and these are conversations you're having when you're eating or going.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that this is your son has no idea what you think about the team, or it's just not believable.
Or I will even add, just even if you didn't, like we had a recent, I forgot the father who did that. But even if
it wasn't with the Bears,
who was with the Bears receiver, right?
What
right,
was
yeah.
that?
I think it was the Bears receiver. Dad was going crazy on. He needs to get out of there.
Starts with an O.
Caleb Williams ain't throwing the ball right. All that. Even if that is just pops, that's going to affect me. I got to answer questions. Pete, to your point, people are going to wonder, is this really what I'm saying? But my dad is saying it, and so that's why again I don't get with Rich Paul having a podcast. I don't, just because you can doesn't mean you should. I don't see the advantage of this in this instance, because when you talk about LeBron, we're always going to assume there's something, a message with it. You can't just talk recklessly or casually about LeBron. That doesn't work like that. He's too big. He means too much to the league, to the Lakers, and to just the social, construct. So you can't just, I just think LeBron's not happy. I think what you're saying carries a lot of weight. Without clearly. Especially in the league where, again, you represent so many massive stars, not just LeBron. He can't just, me and you can casually talk about right now. Yo, what you think Giannis want to do? A very large portion of the clients in the NBA are his.
Right.
You can't casually get on the pod and just kick it with Max.
It just doesn't even make sense. It puts the player in a bad situation and the organization. If I'm the Lakers, I'm furious. I really am. Because it's terrible for the fan base. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For the fan base to feel like this is like what? This is coming from LeBron's agent. LeBron's one of his best friends. He thinks the team can't.
Now,
compete.
by the way, Rob, he ain't wrong.
Okay.
I mean, he ain't wrong as far as
no, but my point, that's not for him to say. That's the only issue. Coming from him.
I mean, he tried to just put it on him, but you're not just you.
You're not.
There's a term. You know what he's called? He's a representative.
Yes,
you represent. So when you speak
all the time, all the time.
Unfortunately for you, but it's just the point.
No, but that's
when
what you signed up for. You
can't just be like, just my opinion. That's gone when you mention your most massive client in LeBron.
Unbelievable. 877-99 on Fox is the phone number. I just
it's a strange pairing, by the way, this podcast. Roger, you listen to a little bit of it. It's just a little.
I listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a.
It's funny because after the podcast,
Oh, shoot.
I think Rich Paul, he wanted to drop Max Kellerman too. Is that not true? No? I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Now Max got to answer some questions, and now he's going to tell us how he's the Muhammad Ali of the new pod. Don't do that, because now he's
I never worked with Max. You know what? I think I might have met him a couple times, but
Yeah.
I've never met with Max.
super cool.
No, I'm just saying I never worked.
You know
with
what
Max.
he's got a little bit of too?
He
Kind of
wasn't-
like you.
What?
Kind of super chill.
He's a New York guy.
Yeah. Now Max is cool. You know, obviously I was at the other place with him for a little bit, so I would see him. I don't act like I know him, but what up? Chop it up for a little
Because
bit.
he worked with Marcellus before you, right?
Right.
Did
And
you replace
I was
him?
the morning show. They were later in the afternoon. So
Did you replace
yeah,
him
when he went to First Take, then I came in there.
Right.
But yeah, cool dude. Cool, super smart,
Yeah, I'm
crazy
just-
smart,
you know me,
like
Max, you know.
ridiculously smart.
It is what it
Like
is.
you don't even want to talk about nothing, Roger, because you're like, oh shoot.
Did anybody say to you, Dub?
Oh, you're so stupid.
You know what I'm gonna ask you?
No, but you're stupid.
It's this stupid. Kelvin, the reason you don't like Max because he's blacker than you.
No, I didn't get that.
Nobody ever said that.
No, I
Okay.
Oh no, that was
Racist.
I think you don't do. Why'd you do that? He about to text you right now. I used to like Rob G. hey, he's gonna be at home. Put the FaceTime on me. He's about to.
Don't you ever fix
you
your mouth
ever.
to say something like that about me.
Rob G. I like you, but I don't like you that much. Rob
Blood
G.
Mexican. Is that it?
But
What was the name of that show? Was it Max and Marcellus? What was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good run.
How many years?
For
were
someone
they
who
on?
said they didn't know the show, didn't listen to it, you
He
sure
got
know.
whooped, yeah.
It was on in the afternoons,
Afternoons,
right?
it's
From 4 to
3
7.
to 7.
I didn't say that. I didn't know. I never.
Oh,
I never-
God. Rob is the most closeted hater in the history of radio.
What are you talking about?
I never missed Doug
Yeah,
Gottlieb,
Rob
but
G.
Bob G. Did you see that promo that they put out? Oh, God. I don't listen to the show, but I did see that they said this about me.
Rob G. Well,
I was just driving in the
Rob G,
car.
I was going to tell you to hush and let him keep going. I want to see what else he was going to say. What else you
I
gonna
never
say?
listened to the show. I didn't know. I just asked.
No, it was on right about when you moved here.
But I did ask what the name of it because I really wasn't sure what it was called.
It was Max and Marcellus,
Okay.
and they had about a 5-year run. Then I had about a 2-year run, and yeah, but that's when he went to First Take.
Okay.
Yeah. What'd you think of what he had to say? You don't want to go there?
What?
He finally spoke after all these years. We heard him speak.
Yeah. I
He
don't.
did speak.
He did.
I just don't think that so much time would have passed for me to have to answer that. That's just all I'm saying. Like I get it. You know what I mean? Like 5 years or whatever it was, 4 years later or whatever. It just seemed like it was a long time. And
But that's called. You know what that's called, right?
what?
That's called promo run. Like I got this new show coming. Let me get back out here.
Well, I don't think he took him apart. I don't think he like.
I agree with that. What he said.
I thought he was above board. It wasn't like some angry Michelle Beadle kind of take or whatever. And then she's applauding Max for attacking Steve.
She was there too.
It's just,
Everybody was used to come over. That was a
it's just crazy.
wild time over there. Yeah, I don't think
She
he
was
said,
there where at the radio
Well,
station.
she was with Sports Nation. You know, they were literally 2 doors down on
Oh.
TV, so they would all like you.
See, I always remember everything being in Bristol. I forgot that.
Yeah,
shit.
everything was right there, all in that same.
Dub,
little
I can't
square.
wait for that podcast interview when they ask Rob Parker, what happened with you and Chris Broussard?
Nothing happened with me and Chris.
And I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the anonymous source texting awful announcing and the
And what are you going to
athletic.
say? And what are you going to say?
Oh my gosh!
And
How
then
much
they gonna-
time you got?
They're gonna look at Chris and be like, "Nah, you were a man of the cloth. You can't lie. You can't lie."
In that scenario, which one of y'all is Max? Which one of y'all is Stephen A? Someone's gonna be really angry and one's gonna try to be mature about it.
No, Chris and I.
Rob's gonna be Stephen A. I can tell.
No, I'm not. All I want to say.
to make an enemy. I know you got the Lord on your side.
We don't have that. There's no issue there. When Chris drove 2 hours to Connecticut.
the press box.
When Chris drove 2 hours to Connecticut to be there on my special day for the press box, Chris and I have it started 25 years when we did this show together, 25-year friendship. And we had our fights and our battles over the radio show, but it never affected our friendship. We text to this day and keep in touch.
He's texting you right now. And you're not responding. That's how I know things are bad. That's how I know things are bad.
Well,
It's okay.
I got a show. He's got a bad TV show that's been off for a couple hours. I'm just saying.
We'll see what happens at
All
breakfast at the Super Bowl week. We'll see.
No.
You already know what's going to happen. Rob G's got a pancake.
Rob G.
No, Chris should have paid. He's on TV now.
Chris
We were
don't
all
pay.
sitting there waiting for him to pick up
We
the
were.
check.
Chris will give you a playlist at most.
All right, Rob. So they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts. And while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share, do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.